Well, as everyone seems to say, the ultimate goal is to get on the border with China. And China was concerned that that would be done through the US supporting South Korea in attacking North Korea. But they've already got their terrorists in Pakistan, which is bordered with China, albeit in the Tibetan region, but it's bordered with China. So the CIA's already got their men on the border with China, and that could be the next destabilization campaign in the next 10 years or so after they've wrapped up Pakistan and Iran, which is their current theater of operations, obviously.
And human life means nothing. To the globalists, it's all cold-blooded. How do we win? Oh, we blow up our own troops and say the Muslims did it, so we have a pretext to stay there. And the troops go, I love the government killing me. It's freedom. And, we need to get this information out to people. Well, great job, Paul. And again, we'll be looking for that article up at prisonplanet.com in the next few hours.
Thanks, Alex.
You bet. I can imagine a headline: Western governments funding al-Qaeda to kill U.S. troops. The history of radical Muslims working for the West to destabilize planet. I think that'd be a good headline. We'll come back, go to your phone calls. Big news blitz coming up. Got another guest in the next hour. We'll look at Texas independence. It's really starting to gain steam. Stay with us.
For a long time.
All right, this is the short segment, so I want to try to get to at least 2 of your calls now and a whole bunch coming up in the next couple of long segments. I got a ton of news here, but I'm going to get to that later. I always love the wild card of taking your phone calls and different issues and news items you bring up. Let's go to Stuart in Australia, then Chris, Phyllis, Steve, Alex, and others. Stuart from Australia, welcome.
Hey, Alex, how you going?
Good, welcome.
I just wanted to say you do a great job. I've been listening to you for a long time. I just wanted to get into a bit of news that's going on in Australia. Basically, if people go to the abc.net catalyst, they'll find that Australians are actually making a universal flu vaccine. And they even gloat that it will actually cause a massive immune response. And I've talked to Dr. Carly about it. And she's looking into it. But there's a video
I saw
there
that story. How are they going to have a universal flu vaccine that they force everybody to take? And they're also saying it's not just universal injection. They're claiming that they have some new vaccines that are master vaccines, or you're going to have to take 3 vaccines. But then they admit it's already mutated. It doesn't even protect you, but they're going to forcibly inject you. I mean, it just makes no sense unless you know it's about eugenics and there's something else in there they want to put into you.
Yeah, well, they say that, like, they even say that it's virtually, like, it's not even able to do anything, vaccines. They don't even actually create the immune response to fix it. And then they say later on that this will, like, taking this will give you the immune response. So, you know, they pretty much cancel each other out, you know.
It's amazing. It's now the last 7 years and counting that they admit that they got the flu vaccine wrong. That is, they try to guess how it's going to mutate and put kind of a spectrum of different mutations in there and hope that it gives you some type of immunity. Then they admit it. They haven't gotten it right. It doesn't even protect you. And then you can look at all the studies. In fact, Google it for folks on screen at prisonplanet.tv. Flu vaccine, Alzheimer's. And you'll see all the articles and studies where it doubles or triples or quadruples depending on how many different flu shots you get getting Alzheimer's. And now they're saying every school child mandatory to take flu shots every year. And then Obama says 3 flu shots every year, when 3 flu shots doubles your chances of Alzheimer's. And suddenly all these young people are getting juvenile Alzheimer's, and they go, that's normal. You're senile now. You're 12. You know, you're not able to remember your mommy's name now. That's what old age is. It's all part of the eugenics. Yeah, there it is. All the mainstream news. Flu shots linked to Alzheimer's and other flu facts. And we'll go over some, but there it is on screen for you. Thank you, caller from Australia. Just take the shots. You won't remember anybody anymore if you take enough of them, and you can just die of brain damage. How's that sound? That would be to prove you love the government and everything's fine. Everything's normal. Chris in Florida, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Regarding the term interdependence that Barack Obama used on June 4th in Cairo, Egypt, he used it in the context of world order, and the term interdependence most people don't understand. Is written about by the CFR, the Trilateral Commission. David
I've got to be honest. I'm having real trouble understanding what you're saying.
Pardon me,
Chris?
Yes, it's the CFR, Trilateral Commission, David Rockefeller, Zbigniew Brzezinski, Henry Kissinger. They've all written about interdependence as a pretext of the solution to international conflicts. So what Obama said on June 4th in Egypt, he said, quote, given our interdependence, any world order that elevates one nation or group of people over another will inevitably fail. So whatever we think of the past, we must not be prisoners of it. Our problems must be dealt with through partnership. Progress must be shared, end quote. And the idea that they write about is that if they can make the regional bloc governments specialize in a certain industry or area, then they won't be able to, or an oligarch, for example, or home rule won't be as likely to succeed. So that's the pretext that they use to fight international conflicts, is that if they impose the interdependence, then these nations won't be sovereign or likely to.
That's right. They've got to make everybody weak. They've got to have little wars with each other so nobody gets strong. Because if you have a strong Iraq, a strong Serbia, a strong Pakistan, they might actually be able to have sovereignty and make their own decisions. But if we can hire Al Qaeda to go destabilize them, then they can fall apart. Really great point. Anything else, Chris? Okay, thank you, Chris. Glad you got off the speakerphone because we really want to be able to hear you guys. Phyllis, Stephen, Alex, Chris, and others, your calls are straight ahead on the other side of this quick break, right here on GCN.